Okay, let me show you about Missouri Sapphires. Alright, for a reference, basically the penny would be the size reference. I'm outdoors, it's overcast since it's raining and today. But I wanted to show you some things about sapphires. First off, they'd be really small, so these are all really small stones, especially when you look at it in the light of, the penny. So those are all less than 4 millimeters across, so you can find sapphires in all sizes and shapes. This is my point there. These are all less than a carat. Basically, you see the variety of colors. They also have, the red ones are garnets for the most part, but I went ahead and put them in there with the sapphires. Next group is basically a carat to 3 carats. The blue, you can see the heat treated ones, those 2 blues off to the left. And then just to show you kind of what heat treatment does, these are some from Opal Mountain, and they're small, tend to be from the Rock Creek area, but you see them heat treated. You can see the blues. You can kind of tell that the color's been enhanced by the heat treatment. And you can see the difference between the regular sapphires as you'll find them and then the heat treated ones. Okay, we're now into basically the 3 to 5 carats. The ones in the bag are the ones that I kind of like for potential cutting. Look pretty clear or something, but that's just kind of showing you a variety of them. These are basically North Carolina ones, just to show you a difference between them. They tend to be larger. Obviously these are reddish in color, so they're probably rubies really. But you can see the shape and the form to it. So even though sapphires come in lots of different colors, lots of different sizes, you can kind of tell that they have a shape or kind of a hexagon shape to them. Alright, so then we're into, let's next go to the garnets. So these are just garnets that you typically will find in Missouri River gravel. Now off to the ones, these are all 5 carats to 10 carats. Ones in the bag are the cutters, as I think of them. These are the over 10 carats that I found. These are here, they're basically quartz, and I want to kind of show you how to pick them out from, or distinguish them from the sapphires. So those are quartz based, lots of different varieties of rocks there. These I wanted to show you are hematites, basically iron based, iron ore of sorts. You'll notice that they have a red to purple color when they're dry, and the reason that they're important is because you can tell how much material is, how good the material is, how much it's been jigged, because anything that they do you want to find a lot of this, because the more of it you find, the more that they've jigged it. And so these tend to be pretty heavy. They seem to be a little less than 1% of the Missouri River gravel, but if you jig it, then I like seeing like 10% or more, 10 to 20% of the overall batch that I get. These are heavies. By heavies we really mean density wise, although they do have weight as well. They tend to be larger. And this is also a fossil layer, so you'll find some fossils amongst the hematites. Alright, back to the quartz. I want to kind of show you, I have this plugged up to a light tray, And although this camera is not really geared to being this close or doing macro, you can kind of see the difference between it and the Sapphires that kind of glow. Sapphires will be, see light through and will have different colors. Most of the Missouri River gravel will tend to be a green to an ice blue kind of color is probably the most commons, and then you'll occasionally find a few yellows or pinks, but they tend to be pretty rare, and oranges also tend to be pretty rare. And so with the light tray you can kind of see also the larger the gravels tend to be, the more kind of fractures you can easily have in it. But the way you kind of distinguish, or the way I look at, since I'm outdoors, the light tray's not really showing through very well on these, but you can kind of tell them because they have a milky color to them, the quartz type stuff. And as always with any of the Missouri River gravel, you can find some gold. That's just, but that gives you an idea of real small, micro gold that you can find in the clay and dirt. Okay? So this is outdoor, and I'll try to do a little bit indoor so that the light tray will show more. All right.